Man, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Would you rather still have, here's the things, folk, or right, yeah.
So amazing. Everyone, please welcome to the show, Ty Smith.
What is really on Pokeos and Pokeramas? I'm Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel, Model Renaissance Man. If you are someone that's been subscribed to my channel for a long time, double check to make sure that you are. But if you are fairly new to the channel, get an idea of what this channel is about. What do? Go to my channel, click on playlist. All these different things I do on this channel. See all these different thumbnails? Those are all different categories of things that I do on this channel, from comedy to cooking to DIY when it comes to fixing cars. There's a lot of things I do on this channel. So check the channel out in its entirety before you subscribe. I'm pretty sure you'll find something on here that you like. What's going on, folks? Welcome to the channel. I'm Ty Smith. You guys all heard the intro, so yeah, do all those things I told you to do in the beginning. Follow me up here, over there, boom and boom. I'm also on Twitter as The Real Ty Smith, and I have another YouTube channel called Man Husband's Father. I would appreciate it if y'all went and followed me over on all those platforms. Here, you can just support the channel financially, just $1 a month on a particular tier in Patreon, $12 a year just to support the channel financially. If you do, great. If you don't, great. Doesn't matter. Your best thing you can do is hit that like button, let people on your cell phone contact list know about this channel, tell them to subscribe to this channel. So yeah, we got to talk about this right here, because if y'all don't know, it's been a lot of questions going about Joe Biden's cognition, his cognition, folks, his cognition. That means mind, the way he thinks, if you call it that. But anyway, it's been a lot of things going around about Joe Biden and his cognition, especially after the report came out, after they pretty much said that Joe Biden really can be prosecuted or charged with the mishandling of those documents in his office, or not office, in his garage. Why? Because in this report, they said that Joe Biden, his memory would be as a reason why they can't really go after him. Who would have thought that something was going on with Joe Biden's memory? I wouldn't have thought that. Would you have thought that? Who would have thought that? Anyway, let me get back and digress from that. The point of all this, and the reason why we're saying this, is that because in the midst of all this stuff happening, some question came to Harris about, since this report came out with Joe Biden being kind of mentally incapacitated, what do you think? And Harris says that she's ready to serve amid questions about Biden's age. Oh my God, I don't know which one would be worse, y'all, because if you hear, you haven't even seen, name interviews that, I'm serious, that name interviews that Kamala Harris has done where you can say, oh, boom, she nailed it saying that. And I'm not saying they don't exist, but most of the ones I've seen, they've been the most odd, nervous, laughing thing that you can just, and y'all know I told y'all how I got this thing in my head where whenever I read something that somebody said, let me give you an example. If I read something that Morgan Freeman says in my head, let's say, for example, if I'm reading the screen right here, I'm hearing, Harris says she's ready to serve and questions about Biden's age. I'm hearing his voice in my head. Whoo! So when I'm hearing what she said right here, it's just hard to get her, it's hard to get her out of your head. Now, right here, Vice President Harris says she's ready to serve presidency in an interview last week amid concerns about President Biden's age. She says, I'm ready to serve. There's no question about that. She told the Wall Street Journal when asked about the challenge of convincing voters she's up for the job. I mean, you know, those diagrams in those three circles. I mean, when you get on the bus and ride the bus, right? Right? When you ride the bus, it's on the bus that you ride, and the bus takes you somewhere, and where it takes you is your destination. And when you arrive to that destination, right? Right? When you arrive to that destination, you're there. See, because you could be here. The only difference is there's a T in front of here, which makes it there, right? You catch that? Right? Anyway, those who seek to work are fully aware of her capacity to lead. Harris said in an interview just days before a special counsel report stoked renewed questions about Biden's age and mental aptitude. Special counsel Robert Hur decided against bringing charges against the president over his mishandling of classified documents, but his report on the probe called Biden an elderly man with a poor memory. Whether you want to believe this or not, or whether you believe in conspiracy theories and all that, folks, the media is starting to look at Joe Biden in a different light and paint him in a different light because they want to form a narrative as well. Anyway, Biden fired back in a tense press conference Thursday, defending his memory and mental fitness to serve in the Oval Office. But the comments in the report added fuel to persistent concerns about whether Biden, who is 81 years old, should be running for re-election to a second White House term. Biden's top GOP competitor in the presidential race, former President Donald Trump, is 77. An ABC News poll conducted after the special counsel report was released found that a whopping 86% of Americans think Biden's too old to serve in office. At the same time, more than half, or 59%, think both Biden and Trump are too old. Harris, 59, has previously said she's prepared to be president if necessary, But she brushed off concerns about Biden's fitness to be commander-in-chief. Last month, she slammed Republicans for their critiques on the issue, arguing they have nothing to run on. Joe Biden don't either. Those remaining brain cells are leaving. Anyway, she said, I've been in the Oval Office where heads of various countries, allies, have called literally to ask Joe Biden for his advice. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. Republican strategist Scott Jennings said last week that Harris became squarely an issue in this election after special counsel report. There aren't too many Americans who are going to look at this and say, this guy's up for serving for 5 more years as president of the United States, Jennings said. And that's the truth. I mean, man, come on, y'all. All the gafes and the scuffling and that he has done. It's embarrassing. I told you a lot of times the perception of how the U.S. can be looked at, it can be based off of how the person who is the leader of the free world is perceived. Joe Biden is perceived as being an old man, even his gait pattern, okay, medical terms being used here, the way Joe Biden walks, it looks so stereotypical of an old man. It does. The way Joe Biden speaks, well, we have to have difficulty and we have to, then just how his brain is making him draw up lies about his son dying in combat when his son died from cancer. Him talking to dead people. I just spoke with the president and the guy's been dead. It just does not look right. We have become a huge laughingstock with all the craziness we let happen in our country, from all the LGBTQ rhetoric, the Black Lives Matter rhetoric, the critical race theory rhetoric, the trying to divide us. We don't know what a man is. We don't know what a woman is. All that stuff just makes us look weak. And now we have people coming into our country illegally. Seem like they're setting up shop to start an invasion or whatever it is that they're going to do. But y'all better make sure y'all stand on America's principles for what freaking got us here right now in that Constitution and those amendments. That right to carry and bear arms, you better hold on to it dearly, because it's a good chance that there's going to be something that's going to happen on the inside, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you. That's why they're able to do it, because why wouldn't they come here and try to possibly bully us and take over? Because we look weak. We look weak. Why wouldn't they be entitled to attack our police officers and everything like that? Because of the rhetoric that we push to make the police, the law of the land, look like it's just something that's there, but you can do what you want to. That's why they feel emboldened to do it. Anyway, this wasn't even about this. This was about Kamala Harris. Do you guys, can you even see Kamala Harris? Even let's just say if something happened to Joe Biden, hypothetically, this week, and he is incapacitated to the point that he cannot serve anymore. Can you imagine Kamala Harris being commander-in-chief while something is going on with Joe Biden? Man, I can't even imagine or even fathom that. Y'all might think, we all know that there's a guy that talks just like this who's running the show. I mean, technically, I'm the one that's running things. I said before, if I'm able to not be in the forefront and be behind the curtains and leading, I would do it. And I'm doing it through Joe Biden. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He still is going to be running the show behind the dark curtain, even if Kamala Harris is up there. It's just going to be more clown, nervous laughter, big teeth showing, hyena laughing stuff going on. Yeah. Anyway, with that being said, folks, let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think that Kamala Harris could lead should something happen to Joe Biden? Or do you think it would be a disaster? Do you think that something is wrong with Joe Biden on a cognitive level? I already gave my opinion on that. Y'all already know what I think. Leave it in the comment section. Get in y'all cell phones. Let somebody know about this channel Go into your cell phone contact list. Let somebody know about this channel. Tell them to subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all listen to the intro and subscribe to and follow me on all those different platforms that I'm on. I appreciate if you do that. Right now, hit that thumbs up button. This is how information get out there. When you hit that thumbs up button, that's pretty much like YouTube saying, share this video, recommend this video, all right? Appreciate y'all very much for taking your time out to listen to me on this, all right? I'm Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus. What's going on, everybody? So, hey, check this out. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to view these videos. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also right here is where you can catch the next video, the latest video that I've done. But like right up here, this is stuff that I've done kind of in the past. So in this area, you might find a video that I've done in the past. It can be funny, it can be something serious. It does not matter. But this is something that you can also do to check out more material that I do in my channel, because I do a lot in this channel, all right? So again, appreciate everything from you guys. Keep on watching it, keep on supporting it, and God bless you all.